And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the New York Mets. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Ready for baseball here in New York. And getting the call here, Griffin Canning. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Singy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
And a pitch. And he hits a ground ball right side. Whips it to first. And the first out of the game is an easy one.
Left fielder,
James Wood, the next to hit. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. And now it's Ahmed Rosario. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Flares it into the outfield. Makes the catch, inning over. Back here at Citi Field. And our pitcher in this game, Mackenzie Gore. Chris, his strikeout rate this year among the best all time.
He's truly one of the elite strikeout pitchers in the league. I mean, strikeouts per 9 off the chart. So the opposing team, they know they have their work cut out for them anytime they're facing this guy or a guy like this that's going to get the swings and misses. Pretty much in a class of his own when it comes to that category.
And stepping in for New York, Francisco Lindor.
Ball. You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Now snap throw to first.
He's in there.
Lindor back in there. Lindor gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Pitch misses, and the count's full. Well struck right field. Going back on this one. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Juan Soto down. Man at first, 1 away. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That just misses, and that's ball 3.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. His 12th of the season. It's 2-0. 1 out, base is empty. Digging in, Pete Alonso. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Got it. Out number 2. And now here's Jeff McNeil.
Jeff McNeil.
2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. And a 1-1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team
way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit. Boog, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Riley Adams. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two outs, base is empty. Next pitch is downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Taylor ranging after it. And that'll do it. Bottom of the inning, Ronnie Mauricio now.
Second baseman, Ronnie Mauricio.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Call has a beat on it. Nabs it, and there's 1 down. And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Tyrone Taylor. That one deep left field, and forget it. And they add a run. It's 3-0. So 1 out, nobody on. And next for the Mets, Brett Beatty. Next offering upstairs.
2-1.
One out, base is empty, and a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. In the air, left field, down the line, and it's out of play, a foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. That one down the line, and foul ball. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. And that misses. 3-1. Right through there for a strike.
3-2.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. And that keeps the inning alive. Here's Francisco Lindor. The 1-1. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. The next offering misses. And the count now even up. Stays alive. Alvarez off of first with 2 away. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
And now it's filled up. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swung on, belted. That one's deep, and it's gone. So he blasts one out the other way. It's their second home run of the inning, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-zip. So 2 down. So up next for New York, Brandon Nimmo. Good eye in that spot. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's Luis Garcia. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Way high. That one misses, and that's ball 3. In the air, left field. Nimmo has it sized up. Puts it away for the out. Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals.
Jacob Young.
Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls to the outfield, it is beautiful. And that's a little bit high, and it's 2-1. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
Next offering upstairs.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
2 outs. And strike 2. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back here in Queens. Now here is Juan Soto.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotze into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Next pitch misses way outside.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Here's Pete Alonso.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Here's a 1-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Now batting.
2 down, bases empty. Jeff McNeil stands in. That's to third. Rosario tosses to first, and that is the inning. Back here at Citi Field, out of the fourth, up now for Washington, Alex Call.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the third home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now up for Washington, James Wood.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 2. Next offering is fouled back. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His 17th of the year. It's 5-1. Next to hit for the Nats, Ahmed Rosario. That's to third, and that's just foul. This one in the air, right field. Soto hauls it in for the out, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the DH for Washington, Nathaniel Lowe. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two down, nobody on. This one high in the air to left center. Nimmo has it sized up. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Ronnie Mauricio. The 1-1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off
1
speed
ball,
there.
2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Just off the inside edge. on and lifted in the air. Young on his way over. Makes the grab, one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
On the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out. 2 down, bases empty. And stepping in for New York, Brett Beatty. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This to third, Rosario. Handles, throws to first, and that is that. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th, and now the first baseman, Josh Bell. Ground ball, left side. Beatty to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Riley Adams.
Catcher, Riley Adams.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. And he grounds one to the right side. He'll do it himself. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
Second baseman,
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. The Nationals down by 4, and we're at the top of the 5th. Inside, almost got him. And right back to the mound. Gets it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning.
Now pitching for
so they bring on the veteran, Trevor Williams. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez.
Catcher, Francisco Alvarez.
That one inside, and it's 2-1.
Well, these Mets putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
The other way, and out number 1 on the grab. Back to the top of the Mets order. Now it's the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. 1 down, base is empty. Fastball is outside. Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high. Close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. The throw, tag, and he's out. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back here in Queens, and now the center fielder, Jacob Young. On the ground, right side, Mauricio. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. Now it's going to be Nasim Nunez.
Shortstop, Nasim Nunez.
One down, base is empty. And that skips in the dirt. And a base hit.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Next to hit, Alex Call. Base hit center field. The throw to third. The tag out. So man aboard. Now the left fielder, James Wood. And there's a ball.
1 strike. Ball, that's out.
Call leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
We got a full count.
On the ground, right side, Mauricio to first.
He's out.
That's out number 3. Back here at Citi Field, bottom of the 6th, and now it's Juan Soto.
Juan Soto.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And that's ripped into left, base hit. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Now batting, first baseman.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. That one out to right. Call sizes this one up. And there's one down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, double play. And the inning is over.
Now pitching for
Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Kodai Senga.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Up now for Washington, Ahmed Rosario. The Nats in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
That's ball 2.
Next offering is downstairs. Breaking ball misses down and away. In the air, right side. And it jumps the wall in foul territory for an automatic double. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit.
Nathaniel Lowe.
Pitch misses there. 2-1.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Next offering is in for a strike. Spang and a miss. Struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Josh Bell at the plate now. Gets a piece and stays alive. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. So 2 down now, and here is Riley Adams. Rosario at second with 2 down.
Two balls, one strike.
This one in the dirt. Way out front for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. Bottom of the 7th, and stepping in for New York, Ronnie Mauricio.
Ronnie Mauricio.
That one lifted to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And a quick out number 1. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. Next offering is in for a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
And it stays fair.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Turned on it nicely, definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
And now it's going to be Brett Beatty. And that's off the inside edge. And a count 2-1. Runner takes off. That one ripped. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Back-to-back base hits. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And now 2 balls and a strike. Second and third, 1 away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. That's off the mark, and the count is 3-1.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Pulls that one foul. Two on, 1 out. Hit on the ground to the right side. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Just off the inside corner. And it's 2-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. And out of here. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 8-1. Mitchell Parker on the pitch out of the pen here. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters.
Number 70, Mitchell Parker.
And next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. Outside low, and it's 2-1. That one hit to right. Call makes the catch, and that'll do it. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above with at least one nasty pitch.
Soto gets under it. Hauls it in for the out. Here's the center fielder, Jacob Young. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. The 1-2. This one popped up. Mauricio. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. And now up for Washington, Nasim Nunez. Late swing, foul to the left. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Fights that one away, still 1-2. That's a little bit low.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
And no one can get there. Now he turns and heads for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. At the plate, Juan Soto. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Fires over to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. That one not close. Now 2 balls and a strike. That's down and in.
1 strike.
The Mets up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a foul out of play. And they'll do it again. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. 1-2 now. And that's outside.
That 3-2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the 3.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. We go to the 9th. Now it's the right fielder, Alex Call. And that's downstairs. 2 balls and a strike. And it's fouled away.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Outside. And now it's 3-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Good job to fight that one off. 3 balls, 2 strikes the count. And that one is lifted in the air, and it gets into the seats. Base hit. He forced a lot of pitches to be thrown and ends up collecting a hit.
Now batting, left fielder, James
Next to hit for the
Wood.
Nats, James Wood. And there's a ball.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Right through there for a strike. Call gets his lead at first with nobody out. Breaking ball in there, got him looking, and a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Third baseman.
Up now for
Ahmed
Washington,
Rosario.
Ahmed Rosario.
Ball 2.
Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got.
Reed Garrett gets the call from the pen.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
1 down. Now at the plate, Nathaniel Lowe. Outside Lowe. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul.
It looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little...
Baden. They get the tag on him. Ow! A double play to end it.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
And this one finishes with a final of 8-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire